So if you saw my video last week, I came out here and I built this structure type thing, put the walls around there, and I came out here and I slept out here. But it wasn't really that great of a camping video because all I did was come out here and sleep. I didn't like cook, I didn't do anything like that. So this week I'm going to camp out here, but I'm gonna give you more of an in-depth camping video. First thing I need to do is I think I'm gonna drop this thing down because it's so high that when it rains, water has enough space to flow in sideways, especially on this side, because that's upper hill. So I'm gonna start off by lowering this thing and moving it over. All right, so I brought some felt paper with me. So I'm gonna use this stuff as walls. I actually found this over there in the woods. I think somebody was using it and then we just forgot it down here, but this should make some good walls for this thing. So right now I have the fort type thing down here and it's on a hill. As you can see, it's pretty far, like a steep hill. But I was thinking I could do it like somewhere over here. There's a little bit flatter area right over here that I could make it kind of wider and clearer right here. This would be like a perfect spot. I did bring a what's it called, a rake, so I could clear this all out, but let me do a little bit of decision making and decide if I want to change this or not. Well, this is kind of terrifying. These things are hatching all over the place. There's tons of them. I don't think I'm gonna make it in this area right here. In fact, I don't even like that they're that close to over here. So that just gave me the idea to stay over here. So as you can see, this is keeping this area pretty dry right here. It's been raining for the past few days, and this is all still pretty dry. But I'm thinking about switching from this tree right here to this tree over here. That would move it over, and that would put this right here further towards over there. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to go get the ladder though, because this right here is the rope that's all tied up, as you can see. And this is the wrong side. So I need more rope on that side. So I'm gonna go get the ladder and do this. Look at this spider up here. Crazy looking thing. Yeah, get him away from there. I'm gonna untie this and lower this thing down. So I don't want this thing too tall, but I don't want it too short either. I want it to be right above my head. So I think I'm gonna go like right here. It's about as far as I can reach. It's like a foot or two above my head, so that should work. All right, I got the other one set at the right height. Now I need to move this one to that tree over there. So I gotta untie all this. All right, so here's the setup, as you can see. Got the string going all the way over here. Got it tied up over there, tied up way back there, tied up over here, tied up over here. This thing is a lot tighter than it was last time, so it should bounce the rain off a lot better. And it's a lot lower, but still low enough. Or sorry, I mean high enough that I can walk under here just perfectly. So I'm gonna put my hammock here. I'll be a little bit lower to the ground, which isn't that big of a problem. So let's put my hammock in here. All right, well, I mean, it's a little too low. I'll have to put it up a little bit higher. But this is pretty nice, as you can see. Canopy's not too high above me, so I can't go too much higher, but I'll go a little bit higher. So you probably noticed I'm not doing a lot of like B-roll where I like show me putting the stuff up. I usually would, but my tripod's kind of broken, so I bought a new tripod. It's coming in on Tuesday, so the videos from now on should have some better B-roll footage. All right, now that I have this hammock set up to the right height that I wanted at, I'm gonna put this felt paper along the back here and make a back wall. All right, I think this turned out pretty good. As you can see, got the canopy here, hammock there, and then in the background, you got a wall. That should help the rain from coming in this way, and it should help the wind and stuff staying that way so it doesn't get super cold in here, because I got really cold last time somehow. But didn't even cut this side, just left it here, so if I want to put more on, I can. All right, so I did bring a rake with me, so I'm going to clear this all out, take these woods and stuff and take them out of here, and then get this area nice and ready for camping. Alrighty, I think this looks way nicer with this area cleared out. I took all the leaves and everything and I just shoved them against there at the bottom, so there's a little bit of a insulation layer at the bottom. And then on the outside, I put some logs and stuff like this to keep it where it's not going to fly away. So this should be pretty nice. But I'm going to come out here tomorrow and camp. Also, this is what it looks like from the outside area. Looks a lot more stealthy, so might even put some branches or something up against here so it makes it look like it's just part of the woods. But I think that'll be a future project. All right, I made it out here. The camp is back there, as you can see. Weird thing is it's currently sunny outside. So this at least should give me some time to get everything set up and everything. It's supposed to be super rainy tonight, though. It's supposed to get over an inch of rain tonight, so it should be super rainy. So it actually stayed quite dry in here, so very happy with how this kept it all dry, because I was hoping the ground wasn't going to be super muddy or anything, because that would be kind of miserable. But I brought a different chair this time. I'm used as a table and a chair. Well, it appears I got the cooler and stuff in here just in time. It is now raining out there. And now it's not. This rain is really weird. I can't tell if it's raining or not. I think it's just slightly raining. I had to take my hoodie off. It's so humid out here that I was sweating up a storm. So it should stay a little bit colder now, but it's supposed to cool down in like 2 hours. It's currently 80 degrees. I think it's gonna get down to like 70 degrees. So it's not even gonna get that cold, but I did bring long pants today and a hoodie, and I brought some shorts just in case it gets too hot. Okay, this is really weird. There's literally waves of rain going through. Literally, I went to walk up there, and I just saw a wave of rain, as you can hear right now. I ran back here, and went, and now it's slowing down. It's so weird. All right, so as you can see, got all my stuff out here, cooler, food, water, my bag. But it's like 5 o'clock right now, so I think I'm gonna hang out for like an hour or two, and then I'm gonna make some dinner. So I got a special dinner planned, but you have to stay and wait till then. So I think I might actually take like an hour nap or something like that, because I'm a bit tired. Went to the gym this morning and then had a pretty active day after that, but I've got about 3 hours of daylight left. So if I take a 1 to 2 hour nap, then I'll have like an hour left of day and eat dinner at that time. So I think I might do that. All right, so I've just been sitting here watching some Steve Wallace on YouTube. I love watching his stealth camping videos. But I'm sitting out here and 3 trees have fallen down. 2 trees, and a giant branch just fell behind me. So I'm hoping that this giant tree right here doesn't have any branches that are gonna fall on top of me. All right, well, I was able to lay in my hammock for like 2.5 hours. It's 7:30 now, so let's get some making dinner. Well, I figured out what I forgot. I brought some sweet corn, and I was gonna put it in some rice and some chicken with cheese, but I forgot the can opener, so there's no way to open this unless I had like a knife or something. But I forgot my knife in the truck, and they took the truck away, which is fine, because I just want to be out here. But I forgot it, so we're just gonna have chicken and rice and cheese tonight. So I'm cooking 2 cups of rice, which needs to be about 2.5 to 3 cups of water. So I need about 20 to 24 ounces. And thankfully, this thing has a little measurement of the water. Alrighty, now if I've done this right, this should be done. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes before I do anything with it, because that'll help it cook the rest of the way. I'm gonna heat up the chicken that I have in here. As you can see, the chicken is looking pretty good. This is just some grilled chicken that I chopped up, we had left over. So I figured put a little bit of rice in there, some cheese. It should be pretty good. This thing works pretty well. So I'm gonna finish cooking this and then add it to the rice. I am only gonna use about half of this rice, so I'm gonna save the rest for breakfast in the morning. I'm gonna put some eggs, breakfast, and if I save a little cheese, maybe I'll put that in there too. But this chicken's about done. So let's just get this all situated, and I brought a Sprite Zero Sugar to drink for my dinner. Alrighty, got my food all prepared. This looks a lot better than I was expecting it to. Got my Sprite, so let's enjoy this meal, and then I think I'm gonna hunker down for the night. Yeah, I had to move this light over there. I had it right above me. I kept standing up and just bam, hitting my head. Decided to move it over. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little froggy right there. At least I hope it's a froggy. Where are you? Yeah, I think it's a frog. All right, so I made way too much food. I ate about half of it, as you can tell. Then I'm gonna put the rest in the cooler and finish my drink, and then I'm gonna hunker into bed. All right, I got everything cleaned up. I'm in bed now. Don't think I'm gonna be able to use my blanket very much because it's still pretty hot out here, but it's supposed to cool down in a little bit, hopefully. It's kind of strange because the weather said it was supposed to rain all night long, and it has not rained like at all in the past like 5 hours probably. But there's a lot of thunder in the distance over there, so I'm wondering if we're about to get a lot of rain. I hope so. I like sleeping through the rain, so If it does start to rain, I'll get a clip of it and I'll put it in the video. So other than that, good night. All right, it's about 9 in the morning right now. I did bring some coffee today, so I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I'm gonna cook some breakfast. Honestly, I slept a lot better than I did last time, actually. But I have this hammock set up just a little bit different, so I think that might have changed the way I slept. Also, if you're wondering, it kind of rained. Not really. It was like a few minutes it would rain, and then it stopped raining, and then it rained a little bit longer, but it didn't really rain. So everything is still pretty dry out here, which is kind of nice, but kind of disappointed that it didn't rain. So for coffee, I just brought these little packets of coffee. These each have about 150 milligrams of caffeine. So this should get me going. Smells really good. So I might have put a little too much creamer in it, but some good coffee. This little cup is pretty cool looking. All right, now that I've had some coffee, still got some left, but I think I'm gonna wait until after breakfast to drink that. But I'm gonna take this leftover rice I have and some eggs and mix it up together and cook it in here. And I think it should taste pretty good. Alrighty, got this mixed up pretty well. Now I'm just gonna cook it. Well, this didn't turn out like I was hoping. As you can see, this looks good, but the rice was kind of burned a little bit, so it's got that really weird rice burn taste, and the pan's stuck really bad, so I'm not even sure if the eggs are fully cooked, but I think I'm gonna give this to the animals out here. Good thing I wasn't that hungry, but I think I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee. Oh, look at this spider. Kind of crazy looking, multicolored. Oh, I think he's trying to get at my phone. All right, well, this was honestly probably like one of the best camping trips I've been on because I was able to do so much stuff and not just like rush myself. So I'm going to start packing up now though. And obviously not everything went to plan, but you know, that's just part of camping. But I think I'm gonna take all this down and I'm gonna time lapse it so it's not a really long video. Oh, look at this little guy. Crazy looking thing. Don't know what it is. Some type of spider. Got like checkered legs. He's like, me? Alrighty, well, as you can see, campsite's completely taken down. I cut down all the logs and stuff so it doesn't look like, you know, somebody was here. I think that's it. So let's head up. All right, so I got all the stuff up here, as you can see. I just realized it's 11:30 right now, and I got out here yesterday at about 4:20. So I've been out here for 19 hours, which means this is technically the longest time I've gone solo camping. Because usually I go at like 9 at night, and then I get picked up at like 9 in the morning. But I didn't have anything else to do today, so I figured I'd stay out here a little longer. But the weather's kind of clearing up, as you can see. Looks pretty out here. The bugs are really active though, which is a little bit, you know, aggravating. But there's a lot of trees I've noticed that have fallen through there, and I heard them falling like all night long. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys did like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It'll definitely help the channel out. I'll see you guys on the next one.